Okay, so you're thinking about a career in healthcare, right? But the idea of spending years, and I mean years, in school is just a total deal breaker. Well, today we're going to break down how you can become a certified medical assistant. And spoiler alert, the timeline might be way, way shorter than you think.
I mean, let's be real. The biggest thing that stops us from making a big career change is time, right? You've got a life, you've got bills, and the thought of putting everything on pause for years of school, it doesn't work for most people. But what if, just what if, you didn't have to put your life on hold at all?
Okay, this is where it gets really, really good. We are not talking about years of training. Forget that. We're talking about months. Seriously. A super rewarding career as a certified clinical medical assistant, a CCMA, is completely within reach. And with the right online program, it's honestly faster than you could have ever imagined.
So the big question is, how is that even possible? Well, to get it, we've got to look at the different ways you can actually get certified. Let's map it out.
All right, just look at this. Your traditional in-person programs. Those can take up to 2 full years. Oof. Some other online programs, they're better. They cut it down to maybe 6 to 12 months. But then you've got the fast-track option from Clinical Skills Institute, or CSI. We are talking as little as 3 months. That is not just a little bit faster, folks. That's a complete game changer.
And here's the thing, it's not just about being the fastest, it's about smart flexibility. You get the option to finish crazy fast, but you don't have the pressure of some super rigid schedule. You are in the driver's seat. You control the pace, and that right there is a huge, huge advantage.
So, this 3-month fast track, what does it actually look like? Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the step-by-step blueprint that takes you from day one all the way to becoming a certified pro.
First, let's talk about the money, because that's always a big question. It's one flat fee, $900. And the best part? It is all-inclusive. I mean, no surprise fees, no, oh, you also need to buy this textbook nonsense. Everything you need is covered, so there are 0 financial roadblocks to slow you down.
So when I say all-inclusive, what are we actually talking about? Well, we're talking everything. You get instant access to all your course materials and textbooks. You can literally start the second you enroll. You get up to 6 NHA-style practice tests, which, by the way, are absolutely critical for feeling confident on exam day. And get this, they even cover your official NHA exam fee. That's real money back in your pocket. On top of all that, you get career and externship support. It's the whole shebang, designed to make your journey from student to pro as smooth as possible. And the process itself? Super simple. It's just 4 steps. Step 1, you enroll, and boom, you have instant access. Step 2, you cruise through the online coursework at your own pace. Step 3, you nail those mock exams to prove you're ready. And Step 4, you take the official NHA exam and get certified. That's it. It's a clear, straightforward path to your new career.
And here's how that all fits neatly into a 12-week blueprint. On day 1, you're in. Weeks 1 through 8, you're knocking out the coursework and quizzes. Then for weeks 9 and 10, you're just laser-focused on those practice exams, building up that confidence. And then, in those final 2 weeks, you go and pass that official exam, and you become a CCMA. 3 months. Start to finish. Done.
Okay, but let's be real for a second. Not everyone can just drop everything and study full-time for 3 months straight, right? And you know what? That is perfectly okay. This program is built to fit into your life, not force you to rearrange your life for it. So your own personal timeline is going to depend on a few key things. Like how much time you can realistically set aside each week. Maybe you've got some past healthcare experience that'll give you a little boost. How consistent can you be with your studying? And of course, there are the big ones. Your job, your family, all those commitments that are a huge part of your life.
So you got to ask yourself, what kind of student are you? Are you the full-time go-getter, ready to dive in head first and crush this thing in 3 or 4 months? Awesome. Or maybe you're the balancing life learner, juggling work, kids, and everything else, and you need to fit studying into the cracks. The beautiful thing about this program is that it works perfectly for both. You get up to a full year of access, so you can absolutely make it work no matter what your life looks like.
All right, so you've put in the work, you've passed the exam, you've got that shiny new certification, so now what? Let's talk about the best part, getting hired and starting that new career. The second you pass that exam, you are officially a certified clinical medical assistant. There's no waiting around, no bureaucratic nonsense. You can start applying for jobs that very same day. In fact, tons of students land jobs within just a couple of weeks of getting certified. It can happen that fast.
And you might be wondering, how can it be that fast? Well, one word: demand. The job market for medical assistants is projected to grow by 14%.
To put that in perspective, that is way faster than the average for pretty much all other jobs out there. What does that number mean for you? It means job security. It means opportunity. And it means there's a really good chance you'll land a great job. Fast.
So let's bring this all back. We started by worrying about time. But now we know that in as little as 3 months, you could be a certified professional stepping into a high-demand field and starting a brand new chapter in your life. So the question really isn't about how long it takes anymore, is it? The real question is, where will you be in 3 months?